Hello traders, it's your one and only forex skill coach Team Legend, and I'm super excited to have you guys here today. Before I do anything, I want to make sure that I give you guys this special greeting, and that is Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. All right, yeah, we are celebrating Christmas over here, and I know wherever you are all over the world, you are also celebrating Christmas. So make sure you celebrate with joy and happiness and with good vibes, and with expectation that 2022 is gonna be a much more wonderful year filled with blessings, favor, and more pips, more money. All right, yeah, okay. So before we get started, you want to make sure you go straight to description below, and the first link there is my Telegram channel. You want to make sure you join us on Telegram. In case if you didn't join us this Christmas, come on, you missed a lot, because there were a lot of signals, free signals all over, and winning signals. So you want to make sure that you join us on Telegram, and so that you don't miss out any other wonderful things that we will be posting. All right, so join us ASAP. And another thing you want to observe is that by February there's a training coming up, and in that training I want to teach traders how to make money. All right, I want to teach traders how to make their first $5,000 in order for them to have enough money to start up their full-time trading career. So I want to expose some certain secrets to traders who are who are interested and who want to be part of this training, and so that I can show you how the little kind of a simple kind of business that you can do online to raise up a huge amount of money that you can use to start your full-time trading career. All right, so in that training I'm going to teach you guys a lot of things, and I'm going to take you on a 1 month guide and coaching. So this is for you to know that for 1 full month you're always going to have my attention, me guiding you and putting you through certain things that you need to do, things you don't need to do, things you need to put in order for you to have a good ground, okay, to stand firm, to raise enough money to start your full-time trading career. Because a lot of traders that already know how to trade, but finances is their issue. That's why you see people come into the market with $5, $10, $20. At the end of the day they blow it up, because it's little, it's nothing compared to what you really need to win big in the market. So you want to make sure you join this upcoming training, and it's as cheap as possible. With just $50, traders, you'll be able to gain access to this upcoming training. So make sure you join. For more information, you want to chat me up on Telegram. All right, so let's get started to what we came here for. Now if you guys observed the Firebox strategy, okay, and a lot of testimonies has been coming concerning this strategy, and that's why I'm super excited to bring things much more to you guys on how to perfect your strategy. Okay, in case if this is your first time on my channel, please, you want to make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on right now. You can do that right now. Just pause a little bit and do it. Okay, turn the notification bell on is very important, so that you be the first person to get notified the moment Team Legend releases a new video. Okay, then make sure you like this video if you find it helpful to you. Okay, make sure you hit the like button so that we can keep growing the community and everybody keep expanding and winning in the markets. Okay, so here in the Firebox strategy, I want to show you guys how I put my chart in order, and how I plot out my boxes in order for me to anticipate certain entries in the market. So I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of things that you need to see and learn, and so that you can know how to actually analyze your market and plot out your boxes and wait for entries. Are you ready? Let's get started. So over here in the crash 1000 market, what I do first of all when I get into the chart is to figure out what the trend is. Okay, so whenever I notice, because whenever I come into the boom and crash markets, I don't usually have time trading the candlesticks. All right, I always look out for spikes, straight and direct. So if I look at a chart and I find out that the spike is not in my favor, I go out of that chart and go into another chart. After all, there are a lot of them now. we now have the crash 1000, and we now have the crash 300 and the boom 300, and that makes it super exciting to trade right now, because now we vertically have 6 different markets, 6 different boom and crash markets. So if boom 500 is not favorable, go to crash 500, and if it's not favorable, go to some other boom or crash. You're always gonna find out one that is gonna go in your favor, in case if you're just looking for spikes, okay? But if you're looking for scalping, you know what you need to do. There are always strategies to trade for scalping. You can find a lot of them in my channel. Just go straight down and look for my previous videos. You're gonna see a lot of strategies, okay? So now I'm in the crash 1000 market, and I can see clearly that this is a downtrend, right? It's very clear. Nobody needs to tell you that this is what a downtrending market. So what I'll do is, now that it's a downtrending market and it's crash, and we know that the spike for crash is for the bears, right? So which means this market is really gonna be in my favor, okay? So now I've figured that out, and then the next thing I want to do is to go straight to my 15-minute time frame. Okay, then I'll take this zoom level down like that. All right, I hope you guys are watching and observing. So once I take it down like that, with this trend line I've got here, I already know that, hey, the bears are about to push down soon, because price is currently on resistance, isn't it? So I'll bring out my boxes starting from here. I'll bring it out like this. I'll bring it out like this. After bringing them out, I will adjust them later. So just make sure you are watching and observing what I'm doing, okay? I'll bring out this one here. It's called a 5-box strategy, meaning you need at least 5 boxes, okay? But sometimes you might need to put more than 5 depending on what you're looking out for, okay? So over here we're gonna bring out more than 5, because I want to plot out a lot of them. So how many have we got here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. How many boxes? If you watch it to this level, comment how many boxes we've got now. How many boxes do we have now? Just leave a comment below. Let me be sure that a lot of traders have watched it to this level. Okay, so now I'm gonna add one more box here. I'm gonna add one more here. Now that I've added all this, I will zoom it out twice. Okay, I'll zoom it out and put it like this. Now I need to adjust. That's the next thing. Now when making adjustment, you always want to make sure your box, you have a resistance on the last candlestick there, and then its support on, I've got this one here. Okay, this is the, you want to make sure that the resistance of your box is on the highest candlestick in that, inside that box. So here is the highest candlestick. Let me zoom it out so that you see clearly what I'm showing you, because I know a lot of you really have been finding it difficult to plot out these boxes. So that is why I needed to make this video now. So this is the highest candlestick here, and this is it. So that's the resistance, and this one is the lowest candlestick inside of this box here. All right, so I'm going to make sure that my box is on that. Okay, so I've got resistance here, I've got support here, then at the same time I'll do the same thing here inside this range. Each of these boxes that you are plotting out are actually ranges. Okay, this is resistance, this is support here. Okay, the same thing, I will do it here. This is the highest so far here, this is the lowest so far here, right? So you can just close it like this, so it's gonna be permanent. Any other box, any other box. Okay, I'll take it down. So you want to make sure you do that for all of them. Okay, so this is it here. So in case if you're not seeing it clearly, you can always zoom it out clearly, so that you can be able to have a clear view of what you're plotting. Okay, so but for me, I can see clearly already, no need zooming out again. I'll just plot it like this. All right, simple. Now I've got all this remaining, this one like this. Okay, so I've plotted all my boxes, available boxes. This one can serve for this other one here. Okay, all right. So now that I've got all these boxes, what's the idea of plotting out these boxes? That's one thing you always want to make sure that you really know, because it's not just plotting out the box. Why are we plotting out boxes? If you watched my my tutorial on foundation, okay, market foundation, then that's when you're gonna understand what I plot these things out for. Because anytime price gets to a certain area, all right, where it finds a little consolidation or indecision, you always observe that the price will range for a while and before it chooses a direction. Just like here, it ranged here, chose a direction to the side, it ranged here, chose a direction here, all right, then a little range around here, chose direction, went here. You see the range, the same thing, it always ranges before it chooses direction. Okay, just like here right now, this is actually a range, but this is actually a range here, if you can see clearly, and that is why you're noticing, you see the bears push down, the bulls push up, and what's happening, the bears are pushing down again. Remember what I told you before I began plotting distance? I told you that the bears might likely begin to push down soon because price is currently on a resistance of my trend line. Okay, and you can see clearly the bears are beginning to push down. Okay, so that's exactly what happens before a box or a foundation is being created. You notice a range, so wherever those range takes place, that is where you want to plot out your box, because the anticipation is that price will likely come back to that foundation in the nearest future. Like now we've got these boxes here, okay, we've got these boxes here. So for for you to have these boxes here, it simply means that in the nearest future price is going to likely come back down to this zone where you've got these boxes. So so that's why you plot out these boxes, so that those boxes can stand as checkpoints. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna call it checkpoint. Those boxes serve as checkpoints. If you go to this area right now where I said checkpoint, comment it on the comment section. I want to observe those of my wonderful traders who follow me bumper to bumper. Okay, so what did I say? I said checkpoints. Comment it below. So that's what these boxes actually serve as. They serve as checkpoints. So those checkpoints are areas where you want to be looking out for price to get to in order to give you a reaction. Either price to come down here, either you expect the price should come down here and probably give you a reaction to move back up again, okay, or price would come down here and react for a little while, a little range, and then maybe the bears will have to push down again to probably this zone where you've got this previous boxes. That's why you want to have at least 5 boxes or more, not less. I say 5-box strategy simply means not less. You should have 5 boxes or more, okay, because those having more is just a way to help you have more checkpoints of the past. Okay, so if I'm taking it down, this is another checkpoint. Over here, this box is another checkpoint. Okay, so remember what I told you guys, you always want to observe the resistance and the support and the resistance. Okay, so there's every tendency that if price consolidates around here and the bears choose to push down, the first the first move you're going to observe would occur on this resistance zone of this box. That's where you're going to notice a little consolidation for a while before the bears might likely push down again into the box. Okay, then the next place you're going to notice another fight or consolidation again is likely going to be on the support of the box. All right, before you might likely see the bears push down again, and then you observe another fight on this other box you've got here. So you're going to observe something like this, maybe another fight on the support of this previous box. Okay, so that's just the whole idea of the box strategy. Checkpoints, giving you checkpoints of where to expect price to come back to in the nearest future, and these checkpoints, it serves as take profits and stop losses for you. If you want to set take profit right now, if maybe you took the trade from here and you want to set take profit, your take profit one should be around somewhere here. Okay, that should be where your take profit one should be, around the support, the top of this box, the first box that you've got, because that's going to be serving as support. When price gets to it, you're going to observe that the spike might likely occur and occur and occur all the way from here. The spike will occur and come down here to consolidate for a while before it pushes down, and then your next anticipation should be on the support of it. Okay, if price eventually breaks out of all these boxes, your next take profit should be somewhere around here, maybe on this other foundation that you've got here. All right, if price continues, your next take profit should be around here, so it's serving as your take profit also. Okay, so now if you decided to take the entry around here, if you decided to take your entry around here right now where price is currently, your stop loss should be right above this foundation that you've got here. Okay, so your stop loss should be here. You took the entry here, your stop loss should be somewhere around here, because that's where we've got this previous foundation. Okay, the whole idea is that before price is going to break out of this zone in the future, it's going to struggle, and now we've got a trend line to give it a struggle, and also we've got this foundation here at this zone to give it another struggle. And if price eventually breaks out of, currently if you observe, you would notice that price is currently where? Price is currently outside the box. All right, but while it's outside the box, the bottom of this box is currently serving as resistance to price. So if the bulls struggle and push into the zone, they will have to fight a lot of fight. Even when they get here to this resistance of this box, they will fight again before they can break out. So that's why, that's for you to know that these boxes serve as your stop loss level and your take profit level. So guys, I hope you now understand the logic about this 5 box strategy. I just decided to explain it better to you guys in this video, because in my next video you might begin to see a new strategy. Okay, so I want to make sure that this strategy, a lot of you understand it well and use it. And mind you, traders, if I give you a new strategy in my next video, that does not mean you should actually jump into a new strategy. If you find this 5 box working for you, come on, use it and keep winning. Okay, but in case if you find out that it's still difficult for you to use, then you can dive into any new strategy that I'm going to give you guys. One thing you always want to observe is that in this channel, all I give you guys are strategies that I've tested and is working. All right, and is a winning strategy, and that is why I keep getting countless testimonies on all my strategies. So guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you love this video, and don't forget to smash the subscribe button and join us on Telegram as we keep on moving and keep winning. 2022, there's a lot coming in for you guys, a lot. All right, so you want to make sure that you join us today. For the meantime, I remain your one and only forex skill coach, Team Legend. Stay safe and keep winning.